From Keene in the Shire, the Liberty Media capital of the world, this is Daryl W. Perry, host of FPP Radio News for Monday, November 14th, 2016. Silver is trading at $17.20 per ounce. Gold is valued at $1,225 per ounce. Bitcoin is trading at 0.7 cents, and the average price of Bitcoin is $703. Antiwar.com reports in a last-ditch attempt to override a court order to demolish the illegal West Bank outpost of Amona, the ruling Likud Party of Israel on Sunday pushed a vote which retroactively legalized the homes there and in other illegal outposts. The vote was pushed despite objections from Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu. Like a lot of the illegal outposts in the West Bank, Amona was built on privately owned Palestinian land. The outpost was founded in 1995 and has been repeatedly ruled illegal by Israel's High Court, with the most recent ruling setting a December 25th deadline for its demolition. The bill passed on Sunday is just the start of a long and uncertain process of trying to prevent the demolitions, and with so many high court rulings backing the demolition, it is not clear that the parliament can overturn those rulings this late in the game. The Netanyahu government has tried to come up with plans to placate the settlers by moving them just a short distance to another settlement on land that at the very least is not established as privately owned by someone other than the settlers. The settlers, however, have resisted heavily. For nearly 40 years, Roberts & Roberts Brokerage has been a trusted source for buying and selling precious metals like gold and silver. They also take Bitcoin for precious metal purchases and have permanently removed the minimum purchase amount for all orders paid in the digital currency. Call Roberts & Roberts today for knowledgeable advice on buying and selling precious metals and a forward-thinking approach to new technologies. 800-874-9760 or visit online at rrbi.co. UPI reports President-elect Donald Trump revealed on 60 Minutes on Sunday night that he plans to deport 2 to 3 million undocumented immigrants and build a wall on the Mexican border, but portions of it will likely be a fence. Also on Sunday, House Speaker Paul Ryan told CNN there are no plans to create a national deportation force. In his first post-election interview, Trump told Leslie Stahl of 60 Minutes he is pledging to deport or incarcerate millions of undocumented immigrants. Trump told Stahl, "What we are going to do is get the people that are criminals and have criminal records, gang members, drug dealers, a lot of these people, probably 2 million. It could be even 3 million. We are getting them out of our country, or we are going to incarcerate. But we're getting them out of their country. They're here illegally." Adding, after the border is secure and after everything gets normalized, we're going to make a determination on the people that they're talking about, who are terrific people. But before we make a determination, Leslie, it's very important. We are going to secure our border. When Stahl mentioned to him that the Republican Congress is talking about a fence, he responded, "For certain areas, I would, but certain areas a wall is more appropriate. I'm very good at this. It's called construction." Are you an advocate for free market money? Do you promote Bitcoin as an alternative in a fiat-centric world? Then you need Spend-A-Bit in your arsenal, the search engine for things you can buy with Bitcoin. Spend-A-Bit aggregates millions of products from thousands of Bitcoin-enabled merchants. Keep your money in the free economy. Visit spendabit.co today. Bitcoin merchants, ask about our merchant suite to reach even more customers. Spendabit.co. Reuters reports North Dakota authorities are investigating a weekend incident in which pipeline protesters said a woman was struck by a man driving a truck who drove over her feet and fired shots into the air. Spokesman Rob Keller said in an email on Sunday that Morton County Sheriff's Department is looking into what occurred, declining to comment further because the investigation is ongoing. Early on Saturday, protesters against the oil pipeline near sacred tribal lands briefly blocked 2 entrances to a workyard near the rural town of Mandan, causing workers to leave the area. Videos and pictures posted online show a man in a white vehicle holding a handgun and yelling obscenities while driving towards the crowd of protesters. One video shows the man later raising the gun into the air and firing several shots, although it is not clear from the video whether any protesters were nearby at the time. The man was not identified. Keller said a protester was injured in the incident and an ambulance was called, but she refused treatment. Protesters stated that a woman's hand had been smashed, requiring 3 stitches on a finger, and that her feet had been run over. The woman could not be immediately reached for comment. Vicky Granado, a spokeswoman for Energy Transfer Partners, the company leading the construction of the pipeline, said the man with the gun is not associated with the pipeline project in any way. This has been FPP Radio News, online at fppradio.com.